Hey everybody. So the last video I posted, I actually posted like the raw footage and not the beautifully edited video that I wanted to present to you. I had, inserted some nice pictures and then I came back out the next day when the light was a little better to show you the Mexican petunias with their blooms on them, and how it was just easier to see everything in the morning without the shadows of the sun and everything. And I didn't realize that until the video had been sitting up, waiting for me to upload it. It had been sitting there for a couple days, so I deleted all the footage off my phone because I had it sitting in queue on YouTube ready to make it public. So I was real mad when I realized what I did. So you got a really long video of me rambling, which is what you get anyway. But I was real disappointed. I even had like a little, I had a hummingbird fluttering going to all the Mexican petunia blooms with some music, and some of my best work, and it's gone. So I just got home from work. It's overcast today. We had a hurricane or tropical storm Beta over us the last couple days, and that's gone now. So it is overcast, so the lighting is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this circle bed again in some better light and with the petunia blooms on, and my Mexican bush sage just looking wonderful. So let's just look real quick. Okay, so here is the beautiful Mexican petunia. It doesn't look as good as it did in the forever lost footage, but here we go. And I don't know if you can hear the squishing. This front yard is super waterlogged right now, but look at that. And the hummingbirds do love this plant, but it is looking gorgeous right now. Something that is blooming that wasn't when I originally filmed, there's some mini white roses, and they are looking amazeballs right now. How precious is that? That's just beautiful. Love that there. Also, I will insert the picture that I took of the green spider on this limey green coleus. It was super cute. Mexican bush sage. Man, that's pretty. Pretty. And the cosmos. Looking beautiful. Just so happy. This is such a happy plant. And I am definitely going to be planting more cosmos seeds next year. It's just so pretty. And there's the euphorbia. Looking good, more cosmos, and I'm sloshing through the mud. This coleus, love it. Amazeballs, it's doing so good. Olive, well, no, there's a few more blooms here. The Angelface Rose, there's a little trio of buds there. Everything else is kind of spent. I need to do some deadheading. This Mexican bush sage this year, I mean, I seriously thought this plant was broken because it didn't bloom in the spring. And when I had bought it, was in April of 2019, and it was in bloom. And was it 2019 or 2018? I don't know. It seems like it hasn't bloomed since I bought it. It didn't bloom in the spring, and I thought it was broken. I'm like, okay, mine's just broke. But what happened is it got burnt back in the winter. We had a real cold snap, and it just melted it to the ground. So it didn't bloom in spring because it had to start all over, and it bloomed in the fall. But it is just going bananas, and I love it. Love it. Yeah, that's nice. That looks nice to me. So much purple in this bed. Looks so good. There's a salvia, blue better salvia, looking beautiful. The Gara, not looking so hot right now, but we had a lot of rain. So same with the cosmos, it's just kind of flopped over. But those blooms sure are cute. I do have a few blooms on the hibiscus to show you in this amazing light, because you know this plant is my favorite. Look how pretty. Hello. Hello, lovely. I mean, now I haven't seen hummingbirds on this, but I'm sure they go to it. I mean, that bright red color, how could they not? And can we focus on the foliage again? I don't know if you could really see it last time. I mean, that foliage, I'm drooling. It's so good. And that foliage with that flower, so good. So here's just the immature blossoms. They start out tiny. And then here's one that'll open tomorrow. You can see, so cute. And then this one, beautiful. All right, there you go. I think that's all I really wanted to show. Well, the blue plumbago, that has some blooms. I need to get out here and deadhead a little bit, but this is the first flush of blooms I've had in a while. Looks pretty. Lemongrass looks pretty. Another bloom back here. Hello, lovey. There you are. Yeah, this is the best bush ever. I do have some cuttings. I've taken some cuttings just in case it's not winter hardy. I will have new ones to plant in the spring. If it is winter hardy, I'll have just more to plant in the spring. So, loving this border. That Laura Petalum Daruma is so pretty. It's so flippin' pretty with the Cuban Gold Duranta. Now, I did read up the Cuban Gold Duranta. It can be hardy in zone 8. It's more hardy in zone 9. But in 8B, there is a chance it could get frostburnt back to the ground, but it should come back by the roots, which sucks because it's going to take longer to fill in. But if we have a mild winter, I can have some pretty sizable plants next year. So anyway, there's that. I mean, that's my fault for choosing plants that aren't totally hardy, but I fall in love. I fall in love with them, and I have to have them. You know what I may do is take some cuttings of this Duranta this weekend and get those started. And like I said, my office is going to be so full of plants. Let's see if we have any more cherries. Let's see if we have more cherries. There's one. Where's my camera? There it is. Look at that. There's a leaf-footed bug. Look at that leaf-footed sucker. He's the one who likes to munch on my cherries. So, oh, and here's, okay, here's a cherry. I don't think I focused very well last time. Here's a cherry that is full of critters. Look at that. Full of leaf-footed bugs and leaf-footed babies. Oh, and they're right here. Look, just covered. Just covered. Well, I probably need to do something about that. Let's get a little cray-cray. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to show you that I didn't get to show you in the last video. So, next time I need to make sure I look at what I'm uploading. And also, I don't know if you can see the sign behind me, but it's my favorite thing ever. So I will leave you with this lovely sign that graces our front porch. All our visitors bring happiness, some by coming, others by going. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so I wasn't quite done yet. One last thing I want to show you here is my very first Limelight hydrangea. My boss bought it for me, gave it to me today. And look how beautiful. You see? Don't look at my kitchen. It's not clean. Look at that. Look, I just brought it in from my car. So I can't wait to get this planted in the ground. She's so pretty. Yeah, so my very first Limelight Hydrangea from Proven Winners. And she also gave me an interesting plant that I have never heard of before. It's called a matchstick bromeliad. And she grows this in her front yard under an oak tree and just all year round. She just leaves it out all year round. And I thought bromeliads were more tropical than that, because I know this is Southeast Texas, you know, Houston area, but I didn't think you could grow these in the ground. So she dug up a couple of these. Sorry, I can't hold this thing straight. Hold on. Show you. Whoa. Yeah, she said she literally just pulled them out of the ground on her way into the office. So there they are. And I'll see if I can insert a picture of what the flower looks like. So anyway, that's a matchstick bromeliad. She said they're basically naturalized in her area under the tree, and they just pop up everywhere. And I see a couple of pups on there. I could probably separate this out into probably 3 or 4 plants. And I think there's another one in there. So I'm excited to grow those. That's fun. And the flowers are pretty. Okay, I think I'm done now. Okay, bye.